evening, everybody. Good evening to TikTok. Good evening to Facebook. Good evening to YouTube. I am early tonight. I am half an hour early than I was meant to be. I will explain when a few more people come on. I will explain why I'm early, and I'm only probably going to be on for about half an hour, 45 minutes. But I'll see. I'll see where we get to. Don't get me wrong. It is nothing major. Nothing major at all, but I will explain very, very shortly. But yeah, so I've jumped on a little bit earlier. I am wrapped up in a thick fleece, and I've got my heating on 23 degrees in my office, and I've got a bobbly hat on, and I'm absolutely freezing. I'm absolutely freezing. Again, I'll explain a little bit more very, very shortly, but I am putting a brave face on it. What's going on, Neil? I'll tell you in a minute. Let a few more people come on the live, and then I will explain. How has your Monday been? Hope it's been good. Mine has been pretty decent, actually, till about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I have done a new weekly weight loss vlog. That is on now. What? Upload interrupted? Why is upload interrupted? I wonder if that's because I'm doing a live and it's just knackered the signal. I'm trying to upload. I've done a shopping vlog, but it says upload interrupted, and I don't know why. I wonder if that's because I'm streaming. And it was 86% uploaded as well. Why has it done that? Let me see where it gets to. Anyway, I've done a new shopping vlog as well, like a reset, restart, post-holiday shopping vlog. I have edited it. I am trying to desperately upload it. Oh, it looks like it started the upload from where it left off. I have no idea. It says it's at 87% uploaded. Anyway, hopefully that will be uploaded for when I come off the live. So if I come off the live early, you've got something to watch if you're bored. Anyway, there we go. Right, let's do a top 5 this evening. Just on TikTok. Please don't be offended if you're on YouTube or Facebook. But I can't see who's on YouTube or Facebook. I don't think I generally can't. And to be honest with you, I never get enough people on YouTube or Facebook lives to do a top 5. But on TikTok, I do. So anyway, let's do the top 5 this evening. Callum's in at number 1. Callum, I think you've sent me more stuff about your chili con carne. I will have a look through it shortly after the live. Lisa, welcome back, boss. Thank you, Lisa. Kirsty's in. Oh, Callum's in at number 1. Lisa's in at number 2. Kirsty's in at number 3. Sheila's in at number 4. And Samantha J is in at number 5. You are my top 5 on TikTok. Thank you as always for jumping straight to the live, coming and saying hello. Dan Max is in. Evening, boss. Evening, Dan. Stefan's in. Hi. Paul is in. Good evening. Karen G's in. Good evening. Kelly C. Looking well, boss. Wait till I tell you what's going on shortly. 23 degrees is the perfect... Is it? I don't know. I've cocked up. Right, you guys can see this. So this is my gym heater, right? So I've got my old trainers in. Do you remember the trainers that were behind me? They're in. This is my gym heater. And it's wall mountable. And I didn't know where to put it on the wall because I've not really got loads of space. To be honest with you, that plug socket's in a bit of a pain in the bum space. It'd have been better over there, but it doesn't matter, it's in. So I've put it here. Heat rises, doesn't it? Right? Heat rises. So this glass radiator I've got here, the heat comes out kind of the top of it. So basically, everything under this bit here is still freezing cold, and it just heats up here now. I need to move it, right? I need to take it off the wall. Sorry, you guys on TikTok. Well, anyway, it's this here I'm talking about here. So I need to move it because when I had it on the floor, as it were, on a stand, it made the room red hot from bottom up to top. But I just think I've just mounted it too high. So I don't know where I'm going to put it, to be honest with you. I might have to mount it like here. And I didn't want to do that because then it's in my shots when... but here, where these screws are, that's a baton there. So I can screw it into that baton. And I can maybe screw it into another baton rather than having to put plasterboard screws in. Anyway. Yeah. So 23 degrees would be red hot in this office if my heater wasn't halfway up the flipping wall. My fault. I'll need to change it. Anyway, James Ridley, hey, good evening, mate. Jones in. Good Monday so far. Very good. Really good Monday. Thanks for texting me back, Stefan. Not a problem at all. Took Liam to hydrotherapy today. The pool was 34 degrees. It was so warm. That sounds amazing. I am missing heat already. I have been so cold this afternoon. It doesn't help that I'm in shorts and I've just done a hoodie on. It's colder than that. My mum said it was really warm when we were away. And I've come back and it's absolutely bloody freezing. Jenna's in Evening Boss, so proud of myself last couple of weeks. Really got stuck in at the gym and loving it. Jenna, that is great to hear. Right, okay, so why have I come on the live early? So, Rachel on holiday got Egypt belly. Basically, is what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to call it Delhi belly because we're in India, we're in Egypt. She got Egypt belly. We called it Egypt belly, right? Because she was fine for the first Thursday, Friday, Saturday, absolutely fine. Sunday, fine. We went to watch the football, the United game in Sportsbrook Hotel. We had a few drinks, went out for a bit of tea. Lovely. Monday, she woke up and she was like, I'm not feeling too good. I was like, right, you've been drinking the water? She went, no. I said, I'm just not feeling too good. Anyway, she got progressively worse as the week went on. And then she had periods where she was a bit poorly, like stomach cramps, bit of a rumble in the jungle and all that. And then other days where she felt all right, kept coming and going. Anyway, and then the last day or so, she was really cold. And the last morning when we were flying home, she didn't even cook. She came out for one little dip in the pool and just laid in bed all morning. We got the room till about 2-3 o'clock on the last day, so we were very, very lucky. They give us a late checkout. And I was like, and she was like, it's Egypt, it's made me poorly. I was like, it can't be. I said, you were fine for 3 or 4 days. I said, you've picked a bug up on the plane or something like that, and it's just a coincidence, right? Anyway, next thing, she's on all these forums. Everyone gets ill in here. I said, no, they don't. Anyway, then she was talking to some people in the hotel, and they were like, yeah, we've been a bit of a dodgy tummy. Not feeling ill, just a bit of a dodgy tummy. Having to go to the toilet a little bit more than normal. So anyway, she puts 2 and 2 together and gets 5. I'm not going to go into any more graphic detail. Anyway, we got home on Thursday night, and she still didn't feel great. She didn't feel great, Sunday, Thursday night, she didn't feel great. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, yesterday, she started to come around a little bit. Anyway, me being Nurse Nightingale, man up, woman, man up. Nothing wrong with you. It's all in your head. Right? I wasn't quite like that, but I was like, it's all in your head. You've read these forums and you've just sort of put 2 and 2 together. And she's like, well, that wouldn't make me still have to go to the toilet 6 times a day, would it, Neil? I'm like, yeah, you can sort of create symptoms. 2-3 o'clock this afternoon, bang, the bug has hit the boss. Yeah, and I'm never ill. I'm literally never ill. And this morning, I felt a little bit of a rumble in the jungle. I was like, oh, maybe I'm just a bit tired. And it was after I had my energy drink. And sometimes when I down an energy drink going to the gym, the caffeine and stuff can hit you and it can make your tummy go a little bit. And then 2-3 o'clock this afternoon, bang. So basically, I think Rachel has picked up a bug on the plane or from around the hotel. Don't know. Me, Mr. Cast Iron Stomach here, boasting, I'm never ill, I'm all good. And I was like, and then because she was like, if I got a bug off the plane, right, you'd have got it as well, or I'd have passed it on to you, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, and that's why so we've been not arguing, but she's been sort of saying it's Egypt belly. I've been saying it's a bug off the plane. There's nothing wrong with Egypt because I was absolutely right. It's raining in Egypt. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm not feeling great. I'm putting a brave face on, and I do put a brave face on being ill. I'm not an ill person at all, and I'm not too bad, but I'm really cold. I'm feeling a bit drained. I'm feeling a bit tired. I did have a great time this morning. I'm feeling a bit peaky right about now, but I'm all right. I've had beans on toast for tea. We're meant to having a roast chicken dinner for tea. I couldn't be bothered cooking, so we've just kept it very, very simple. We've just had beans on toast for tea. And I've managed to get that down me, and I'm absolutely fine. But basically, I've come on early because I'm not feeling 100%, and I'm just going to do this little live now, and I'm going to go to bed and hopefully take a couple of, not to be too graphic, take a couple of Imodium, go to bed, drink loads of water, and fingers crossed, I'll be better in the morning. I wasn't going to cancel. I wasn't going to cancel. It did cross my mind for about 3 seconds to go, guys, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. But I was like, nope, I'm a trooper. And I am a trooper. And I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad at all, really. But anyway, That's why I've come on a bit earlier. And I'm probably just going to do half an hour or so, guys. I might not look it, but I might look it. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit ropey. So I'm going to go and get in bed. Have an early night. I've literally hardly eaten anything today, to be honest with you. I managed, I suppose it was a sign. I ate half my Singapore noodle ready meal that I'd done for worth the calories. And when I was eating that, I was like, this isn't. I didn't feel it wasn't sitting right, but I just wasn't feeling that hungry. I was like, I'm not really that interested in food. So I ate half of it, and I was like, I'm done there. And I was like, Joe, I'm going to have one of my yogurt bowls this afternoon. And then this is it. So anyway, there we go. Let me lower my desk a little bit. I'm going into relax mode. This is my relax mode, by the way, when I'm like leaning backwards like that. So I'm just in relax mode. But yeah, I'm just not feeling 100%. So yes, I've got Egypt belly from Rachel, basically. But I don't think it's anything to do. I just think we picked a bug up off the plane or around the hotel, and Rachel's decided to give it me. Saying that though, I said that to Rachel. I was like, if she picked up on the plane, it didn't really hit it till Monday, like 4 days later. So I said, you could have given it me 4 or 5 days ago, and it's just took this time to come out. Anyway, there you go. Right, let me scan down. I mask illness really well too. People can never tell I'm ill unless I actually tell them. Yeah, I could have come on here at 8 o'clock, do my and honestly, and then people think, oh, well, you're not ill then, are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling rubbish, but I think sometimes being ill is a state of mind. I do. Rachel always says that. Oh, you just say you're ill. I was like, I don't want to, because if I believe I'm ill, it makes it worse. Right? It really, really does. Because she was like, well, what we're doing tomorrow then? I guess we're not going to the gym. I said, no, I'll go to the gym. I said, I'll say I am in the morning, but tomorrow it's as normal. I'll try and get to the gym. Business as usual. I always find that if I have a cold or a bit, and I honestly, I never get ill. I was ill New Year's week. I had a bug then for 5 or 6 days, a stomach bug, and I was ill. I really, really was ill. I wasn't good at all that week. Other than that, I can't remember. I think I've cancelled one live in the 4 years I've been doing this from being poorly. I think I've done one. That is it. Anyway, there we go. So anyway, enough of me. How's your Monday been? Right, let me scan down and see what is going on. I tell you what, I'm going to open up on here. So I drink black tea. Absolutely not. I do not drink hot drinks. That would make me worse. It might make you better, but for me it would make me worse. To be honest with you, I've got a kefir drink, so I'm going to have one of them. Live cultures, that'll settle with something. Or I've got a kombucha in the fridge. I might have a kombucha. Just get some live cultures into my tummy. But I think it's just one of them. I just need to literally flush it out, just drinking water. Right, but yeah, don't drink tea or coffee. Never have, never will. And it's not the fact that, yeah, I mean, someone was trying to get me to drink an espresso martini on holiday, and I was like, it just tastes like chocolate milkshakes. So I was like, go on, I'll have one. I had a sip of it. I was like, get rid of that. Not interested. Thanks very much. Anyway, I'll be right. I'll be absolutely right. So yeah, that's why I've jumped on a little bit earlier, and I'm gonna probably shoot off. Hi Neil, you're looking well, good colour too. Angela, thank you very much. I am masking being a little bit poorly tonight, but the tan is still there. The tan's not going anywhere. I think I've done well with the tan. I'm going away again 6 weeks on Wednesday. I've got my mate's 50th in Fuengirola. So I either need some very good weather in the UK. I don't like it when my hair's wet. It's like, I need to go. I'm going to Turkey. That's what I'm doing next year. I'm going to Turkey. I never thought I'd ever say this. I've always had a really good head of hair up until about 2 years ago. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's not for 40. I'm 45 in a couple of months. So I think for 45, I'll take my head of hair. But yeah. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, the tans. I need to keep the tan going for 5 or 6 weeks. So I need to keep the tan. So I need some sunny weather in the UK to keep the tan going for 5 or 6 weeks. But I'm putting my bobbly hat back on because honestly, I'm sat here shivering. Boss should have done your live from the bathroom. That would have got me banged down. If I'm being honest with you, it did cross my mind. I was like, should I do my live in the house? But I can't do my dual stream anymore in the house because I've not got a computer in there. I say that. I could have got my laptop out, to be honest with you, and probably done a dual stream. Should have done it from the bathroom. Yeah. That'd have got me banned. It really, really would. I'll tell you what I'm going to do on this live, though, tonight. I'm going to open up. So I put this. What was the nicest thing you ate in Egypt? The nicest thing I ate in Egypt. I've talked about Egypt quite a bit in my weekly weight loss vlog. And the nicest thing we ate, and it was saying that though, I might be. We ate out once, and the food was good. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't like top tier quality, if I'm being honest. But it was good, and for what we paid, it was a bargain. In the hotel, it had a few a la carte restaurants, and we went to the Italian, I think 3 times. We went to the Asian restaurant once, and we went to the Egyptian restaurant once. I wish we'd done more. The Asian restaurant was absolutely amazing. It was so good. It was delicious. It was literally like, for an all-inclusive, it was like we ate it and I was like, I want more of that. I want more of that. And we did try on the second to last night to try and swap from the Italian into the Asian. And they would have swapped us, but we couldn't get in. But we had our booking in the Italian at 7, and you could only fit us into the Asian restaurant at 8:30. And we were hungry and we were tired. So I was just like, I can't bother with that. That was really good. And then on the last night, we went to the Egyptian restaurant. And that was amazing because it was literally, they just put down like, the guy just come over and said, do you just want like a meze thing of Egyptian food? I was like, yeah. And it was on the beach. I say it was on the beach. It was on the beach front, as it were. The downside to that was I got bit about 40 times by mosquitoes because I didn't put any spray on. Like proper mosquitoes. Like I had about 8 bites on my leg on Thursday and Friday. They had like hard yellow crystals in the bite. And it was proper mosquito bite sort of thing. Anyway, I have had them before. They just seem to like me. And that Egyptian restaurant was amazing. They put down this like charcoal mini barbecue thing that had chicken, lamb kofta, lamb shish, loads of different types of chicken. And then they just put down loads of like, is it baba ganoush, tahini, hummus, the best hummus I've ever eaten. Like, I've only really eaten hummus out of a packet from Tesco or Aldi, whatever. Their hummus was unbelievably good. Different types of rice with like raisins in it. And I think kind of like Tunisia, Morocco, maybe Egypt, Jordan, Israel, they all kind of linked to each other. So I think they all sort of influence each other on food, but that was absolutely delicious. That was really, really good. The food in the hotel, for me personally, for what we paid, I thought was very good. It was really, really good. I thought it was decent. Anyway, I'm going to talk about Ninja Blast. I'm going to put it into my TikTok now. You guys, I can put the link. I'll try and put the link into the live now. But I got a Ninja Blast this morning, and I've wanted one for ages. And don't get me wrong, they're not expensive, really. They're 50 quid. I'm not saying that 50 quid isn't a decent amount of money, but for me personally, for what you get with, is that pinned now? I have no idea. Have I pinned that into live? Anyway, this come this morning. I literally ordered this, I think, on Saturday night, and it came today. So shipping's really quick. It comes direct from Ninja. So it's Ninja based on TikTok Shop. And they messaged me, the Ninja, the other day, and they basically said, Aya, would you like a Ninja Blast? And I went, yeah. And they went, okay, you buy one, right? And when you sell 10 on your I'll be totally transparent with you. When you sell 10, or if you sell 10 on your TikTok Shop, we will refund what you bought your thing for. So I pay $35.99 for this, but it's a refundable like sample is what we call it. So if I sell 10 on my thing, right, Ninja will go, right, you get yours for nothing. So basically, if anyone wants to buy one, buy one. But I'm only broke because it is cheap, right? These are currently on sale everywhere from 40 quid to $39.99. I think I've seen them for £39 today. But I don't know if it's today and tomorrow or something like that, on TikTok Shop, there is a free coupon, right? Not a free coupon, but there is a a coupon for another 10% off. So they're $35.99 delivered. If you can get it cheaper anywhere else, get it cheaper anywhere else. But they're $35.99. And someone actually messaged me on Instagram. They actually bought one today and they added 20%. So they got it for, I think, $29.99. They've ended up paying for one. So go into your TikTok shop, add it to your basket, look at what coupons you've got and put them against it. But they're an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain at the moment for what they are. Let me just have a quick look. I'll put the link into the Facebook YouTube stream if you want to buy one. And I would appreciate if you're going to buy one, like I say, if you can get it cheaper anywhere else, get it cheaper other places. But if you can't get it cheaper anywhere else, I'd appreciate if you're going to buy one using my link, because if I sell 10 of the buggers, I get one for nothing. I'll be totally on it. That's my thing. All right. So, but I'm going to open it up now. I'm going to open it up and we're going to have a little look at it. Let me just copy this link and put it into the feed. Just bought one, sir. Brilliant, Harry. Yeah, so they're in my TikTok shop. If you've not got TikTok, you can't obviously get it. But I put the link in the. It's gone through to YouTube. Hopefully, it's gone through to Facebook. I've put the link in this live, so it'll link you to my TikTok shop if you've obviously got TikTok. If you haven't, don't worry about it. Right, I'm gonna have a look. I've not opened this up yet, so let me get on there. Let me put this back a little bit. Oh, I feel like a proper TikTok shopper now, right? So we've got on YouTube. I can't really put you any further back. Facebook, YouTube. I'll swing it around. Anyway, that was the first thing that's come out of it. I have no idea what that is. Let's have a look and see what else is in here. Someone messaged me today saying, "Is it better than a NutriBullet?" Basically, it's portable. It's a battery operated one, right? So it's it's basically battery operated. So you can use it anywhere. So if you want to. You might just be in a rush in the morning. You might just whack a load of frozen berries, a scoop of protein powder, and a bit of water or milk in it. And then as you're on your way to work driving, you can have it buzzing off in the car. Or you can, you might be at work and go, do you know what? I fancy a protein shake. So you've got your protein powder by your desk at work, or you might have just nipped to Aldi and got yourself some frozen berries, right? Or whack me frozen berries in and you can, it's just portable, basically. Why I wanted one is because I'm in my office here. Now, don't get me wrong, my kitchen is literally 15 yards that way. But I'm ordering a new fridge. I'm going to get a new fridge to go in my utility room, which has like a water supply. It's not a plumbed-in water supply. It's got like a tank that's in the door. I was like, I'm going to get one of them. And then it's a fridge freezer. So I've got my protein powder in there. I've got my water in my water tank. Or I'll just have bottles of water. And mid-afternoon, if I'm deep into editing or whatever, and I don't want to go in the house, I can literally just make myself, my protein shake or protein smoothie sat at my desk. That's my thing for wanting one, really. I was like, for 35 quid, a Ninja is just amazing. Before first use, fully charged blender for 2 hours. Right, so I'm not going to get to turn it on for you. It literally says on there. But it's a weighty badger. Solid purple, ready to blend. Flashing white. All right, vessel and base not aligned. Flashing orange, blades blocked. Solid yellow, low battery. All right, it's got a little thing there for what the little things mean. I have no idea what. All right, okay. All right, I'm just winging this. Does that go on there then? How do you? Is it? Is that your base? That's what I'm guessing. I might be wrong. Am I wrong there? No. Don't know if I've aligned that right. Right, so that first bit I got out is the base. So I might be being special here. I have no idea how. So how do you take? So that goes on there, right? That's your blender. You whack everything in there and you blend it up, right? Put your lid on. So what do you do then? Do you turn it upside down? Anyone that's used one of these before? Do you turn it upside down there so everything goes to the bottom? And then you take that off. Then you screw that on. and then you go like that, and then you've got a little sippy cup. So you've got a little cup there where you can drink from. Is that how you do it? I have no idea. I don't read instructions. I like to figure it out myself. Peel before first use. Before sipping, push lid down until it clicks. I don't know. Like I say, I like just peeing about, really. Anyway, let me... lid on, tip upside down. That's it. Right, okay, I've got it. You need to turn the blender upside down to put the bottom on. Right, okay. Right, yes, you can remove the blades and add a bottom of the cup. So basically, my tummy's going left, right, and centre here. How long? That is basically why I'm about to come off early. Basically, I'm on a ticking time bomb for when I might need to shoot back in the house. I don't want to be too graphic about it, but that's where we're at the moment. But anyway, I thought I'd open this up. Right, that is really cool. I like that. Right, and then you've got your little cup. And how big's that? 400, 500 mil. So you get yourself a 500 mil protein shake smoothie, and you never need more than that. I love that. Absolutely. That is class. That is very, very class. For 30 odd quid, I am absolutely, buzzing with that. Right, I'm going to plug it in. When solid purple, press the 30 seconds blend mode. Right, where do I plug it in? Here. Can you just wash that as well? Because it's got like a thing. Is this all waterproof? Or is it a case of, no, that's electric, don't wash it? It feels like it's all properly sealed. Caution, household use only. Usage domestic. Read instructions before using. Don't be stupid. Yeah, don't mess with the blades, Neil. Right, anyway, I'm going to put it back together as it came. Right, let's put that on there. Let's put the lid on there, and I'm going to plug it in. I assume it is a USB-C. It is a USB-C. Right, we'll plug it in, and I might give it a do tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow morning, but I'll... We've got power, I think. Oh, yes, there you go. Flashy green. Anyway, there you go. So that should, if you've not got one, oh, there's another bit here. What's this? That's what I mean. I don't read instructions. I just wing it. I probably will read instructions because I don't want charger cable. What's that bit? Or is that the bottom? Is that the bottom bit? Or is that the bottom bit? Is that the bottom bit? Or is that the bottom bit? I assume I can take this off while it's charging. I don't think I need to. What's that? What's that bit do? Let's go through it. It's a tub, so you can use the bottom to make a tub. It's a tub, so you can use the bottom to make a tub. Do you mean that? Right, so you could put like a bit of granola in there or something, or I don't know. Yeah, okay, I got it. So if you want something out like some seeds or some chia seeds, you're doing your smoothie, you put your strawberries in, put your bits in, put your chia seeds in there, and then you can pour it in. I got it. Anyway, it doesn't take a lot to impress me, to be honest with you, but I am impressed with that, and I love Ninja stuff. Absolutely love Ninja stuff. My next Ninja investment is I'm going to get the XL standing air fryer. I've decided, because our air fryer, I've had it 18 months. It's fine, don't get me wrong, but it takes up a lot of kitchen side, and we've not got a big kitchen. So that's going to be my next. Anyway, that is the Ninja Blast. So it's basically a portable blender. Slimline portable blender. I will do some recipes, high protein, low calorie recipes that you can sort of set up and take to work and blitz in that, or have in the gym on the way to, having the car on the way to work, or on the way to the gym, or after the gym. So then liquid to the mini liquid, 175ml line. Add fresh ingredients, powders, and nut butters before frozen ingredients. Shake to help move stuck ingredients while blending. For a quick clean, blend water up to minimum level and drop of washing up liquid. Very good. Anyway, there you go. So if anyone wants one, please head to my TikTok shop. And like I say, I'm only saying because they are cheaper than I've seen them. Like $35.99. I think he's a steal. Right, I'm gonna let me unpin. I don't say I've got it pinned, but I must have because it might have just ended a little bit. Anyway, right. I've unpinned it and I've took it out of my TikTok shop because sometimes if I talk about other stuff than TikTok shop, when I've got TikTok shop stuff in, I get what do I get? I get you get like violations or something. I don't need a violation. Neil, have you seen the new rice bowls KFC have brought out? No, I have not. Right, let's get on Google. Let's get on Google. We love a. Are these like the new updated rice boxes? KFC rice bowls. I haven't. Let's have a look. It doesn't say the. Oh, is it UK? Is it UK? Rice bowls. The new KFC rice bowls. Fork licking good lunches. It basically it's a rice box, but they put it in a bowl. It looks like it's got a few more veggies in it. Put the boring sandwich down, pick up a fork and dive into the new rice bowls made with Cajun dirty rice, tangy pickle slaw, fresh salad, charred corn, and topped with a succulent filling and ranch dressing. OMG. Our original ranch rice bowl comes with an original recipe topped with original recipe ranch dressing. Look, the Zinger rice bowl made with Zinger fillet and topped with our new Zinger ranch dressing. That is right up my street. What are fueled by KFC, approved by Gymshark? Well, it's approved by Gymshark. It has to be good, doesn't it? What is the nutritional information? What is the price of a rice bowl? Yes, tell me that. Our rice bowl range starts from $5.99. Prices may vary. Quick and easy lunch options, twist and wrap, a rice bowl. The original ranch rice bowl, 560 calories. We can get behind that. The Zinger one is 515, and the original ranch rice bowl is 385. Is that it without chicken? I assume you can get it without chicken, and you can have that as a side feature. I have no idea. Can I add anything extra to my rice bowl lunch order? You can upgrade your rice bowl to add a drink, and if you're looking for more protein, you can add an extra chicken fillet to your bowl. Excellent. What is KFC's ranch dressing? Our new ranch dressing adds extra flavour to your rice bowl. That is right up my street. That might be a worth the calories trip. I am up for that tomorrow. It does depend if I've, if I've still got the Eartha kits, I might have to wait till Wednesday or Thursday. But that is right up my street. I cannot wait to try one of those. Thank you, Faye, for pointing that out. Watch this space. I will be reviewing those very, 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 very soon. Neil, can you do a live rice bowl worth the calories, please? It won't be live, really. Well, maybe I could do it live while filming. Leave it with me. But that will definitely be. I'll be sampling one of those this week. Absolutely 100%. Yeah, so it was approved by Gymshark. Brilliant. How long they've been out for? I love a rice box. I've never seen the rice bowls before. Right, let me scan down and see what I've missed. Got it. It's brilliant air fryer and less room for it. Brilliant. Yeah, Angela, that is going to be my next investment. I nearly got one at Christmas. The XL, top one. I think they were $199 at Christmas, and I wish I got one. But it's one of them. We've got the 7.6 litre dual Ninja air fryer, and there's nothing wrong with it. But we absolutely batter them left, right, and centre. And I suppose I could sell it if I give it a really good clean. I could probably sell it for 50 or 60 quid. Could I? Maybe a bit more. I have no idea. But yeah, I definitely want one of them top to bottom ones. Right, guys, I'm going very, very shortly. Yeah, basically, my tummy is basically doing the corkscrew at Alton Towers. Do they still have the corkscrew at Alton Towers? I've not been to Alton Towers for I don't know how long. So I'm a ticking time bomb at the moment. So yeah, I think I'm all right for 5 minutes. I'll have 5 more minutes, And then I'm very, very sorry for doing the live a bit earlier, especially when I've been away. Honestly, I feel really guilty not doing the lives and stuff when I'm away. And I don't mean that like, I know it does help your motivation. It helps my motivation, to be honest with you. And when I get back from holiday, I always want to try and get back into things as quick as possible. But yeah, I'm just not feeling. Hopefully, I'll be fine tomorrow. I'll do a live tomorrow, even if I'm not feeling 100%. 8:30 in the morning, we're back on. And all my lives now, if I'm in the house, right, if I'm in the office, will be dual streamed. They'll be streamed to TikTok, they'll be streamed to Facebook, they'll be streamed to YouTube. If I'm ever in the car doing a live, that'll just be on TikTok because I can't do the restream software just on my phone. So there we go. What do you think about Mounjaro? Sophie, go to my podcast, episode 48. I think it's number 48. It's 47 or 48 is dedicated to Mounjaro. So go and have a look at that. It will answer all your questions. My views on it are changing a lot in the sense that not that I'm not saying I'm a massive advocate for it. I'm genuinely I'm still on the fence a little bit. But I have now got 22 one-to-one clients. So I've got 150 one-to-one active clients around that. And I've got 22 now that are using Mounjaro. I've also got about another 5 or 6 people in my community that I know of that are using Mounjaro. So it is kind of one of them. It would be naive of me as a weight loss coach to dismiss it because I want everyone to lose weight healthily and sustainably. Neil, it's a game changer. I do and I don't think that. I'll tell you when it's a game changer, when everyone that has lost weight on it has had a successful weight loss journey. And not one person on Mounjaro has had a successful weight loss journey yet. That is the only one we can label it a game changer. People are losing weight on it. People lose weight on Slimming World. People lose weight on ketogenic diets. People lose weight after bariatric surgery, right? And they're all singing the praises of it when it's happening. People only sing when they are winning. Right, I've got loads of people I know. I've got friends that have had bariatric surgery, spent thousands of pounds, lost loads of weight on it. It's the best thing they've ever done. They're now back to where they were when they started because what they haven't done is they've seen it as a cure and not understood that it is a tool. But the fact that, people are using it, it's very, very popular. And like I say, anyone that uses Mounjaro, if the majority of people that use it get to their goal weight and then maintain their losses after hitting their goal weight, that's when it's a game changer. When it starts having an effect on the obesity rates in the UK, that is only when we can label it a game changer. Because I am telling you now, loads and loads of people will have labelled loads and loads of diets game changers over the years, right? 3 months into Slimming World, 1.5 stone down, it's a game changer. Healthy A's, healthy B's, healthy this, healthy that. So I'm not, like I say, I'm coaching people on it, right? I am coaching people on it. And is it a tool? Yeah, it's a fantastic tool. Just like a high protein diet is a fantastic tool. Just like a high fiber diet is a fantastic tool. But people have got to recognize it is a tool. And 30% of the UK population are obese. In 5 years' time, if 29% of the UK population are obese, right, so the numbers are decreasing, and that's because the majority of people have been using Mounjaro, right, then it's a game changer. It is way too early to label it that. It is way too early. We are probably talking 2, maybe 3 years away from even looking at that sort of data. And that's the truth. That is the truth of the matter, right? I have done so many diets in my life, honestly. And I can't even tell you, I've labelled so many of them game changers, so many of them, because you sing when you're winning. They all feel amazing when the scales are doing what they should be doing. So that is kind of that is where we're at the moment, and that is the honest truth, And honestly, I hope it is a game changer. I genuinely hope it is. I hope it absolutely everyone I've seen coming off it on here are just putting weight back on quickly. Of course they are, because they're not fixing the problem. It's the same with any diet. While you are using any tool to lose weight, you will lose weight. But if you're not solving the original issues, and that's what so many people don't do, so many people don't solve why they turn to food. So you take an appetite suppressant, you're going to lose weight on it. It really is that simple, right? Because it's going to help you control your calories. But why? Why do you need an appetite suppressant in the first place? Why are you abusing food? Why are you overeating your food? Why do you consistently consume more calories? Not many people are tackling that issue, right? I've seen a few people. I've seen some good accounts. There's a guy on here. Him and his wife come on here. I can't remember what they're called. They seem like a down-to-earth couple. He's got quite bad arthritis at the moment. He's not doing Mounjaro anymore, but his wife has done it. She's doing fantastic. But I quite like their honesty with it. They've just popped up on my FYP recently, and I've watched they do like weigh-ins on a Friday, and post it on TikTok. But they are literally, they're weighing every day, so they kind of know what, they sort of slip up, chop themselves a little bit, like they act dead surprised what the scales are doing, but they do weigh themselves every day. But they talk quite openly about it, and they're quite honest about it, and they're sort of like, we know it's not a quick fix, we know it's not we know it's not curing us, we're still having to make some changes, we're still having to watch what we're eating. And I'm like, people that talk like that on it, I'm kind of like, yeah, you've got a chance. You've got a chance, right? But, they've got a chance. But so many people will just be using it like any other weight loss method. And that's where the issue is going to come. So, I genuinely hope it is a game changer, because it doesn't change it. A lot of people say to me, oh, well, you don't want it to succeed because you're a weight loss coach. There's 30 million people in the UK that have got a weight issue, right? 30% of the UK population have got a weight issue. The UK population is about 80, 90 million. So there's 30 million people. There ain't 30 million people on it. So trust me, I can work with about 150 to 200 clients at a time, right? So it won't even impact and like I say, I've got loads of clients that are on it. When you're on it, you still need coaching. You still need to understand calorie intake. You still need to understand the changes that need to be made in your lifestyle to have long-term success. So, there we go. My choice, Slimming World Deal. You go for it, James. Absolutely go for it. That is something that is one plan I've gone back to a few different diets. I've tried again and again and again. Slimming World, I never went back to. Slim Fast, I did a couple of times. I did Slim, and Slim Fast is way worse than Slimming World, really, in a way, for being overly restrictive. But I did go back a couple of times trying Slim Fast. But that's my honest opinion. But go check out my podcast. Swally and Claire, they're brilliant. Yeah, that's it. And they seem like a really down-to-earth couple, just trying to make the way in life. He's been really suffering with his arthritis, because I suffer with arthritis as well. Nowhere near as bad as he seems to be absolutely riddled with it. And they get so much abuse. And I don't know, like I say, I don't watch a lot of the content. A lot of people get wrapped up in, they think it's real life when it's just a soap opera at times. But the way I've heard them talking about it, they seem quite clued up in the sense that they understand it's not a quick fix. It's not this. They understand it's a tool. They're trying to learn. They are weighing themselves every day. They're trying to learn about weight fluctuations and this, that, and the other. But they're good to watch. They're down to earth, and the Northerners, so I like them. Let's scan up. I'm using tools that I've learned from being in the community alongside the jabs, trying to fix my relationship with food. Yeah, absolutely. And, we've got now a GLP-1 group, and I never wanted to do a GLP-1 plan. I'm not saying I do it. There isn't a GLP-1 plan. He's literally, the only thing that you need to change, if you're on my plan, the only thing that you need to change if you go onto a GLP-1, I've had 2 people message me today saying they've ordered and they're going onto it, is your calorie structure a little bit. Because when you first take your jab, whatever day you're going to take your jab, that is, your suppression is going to be highest for the first 3 days. Now, this might not be not relatable. This might not be when you're doing your loading phase, your 2.5 milligram for your first 4 weeks. This might not be, something that we need to massively look into. Though I have seen some people use that. Sometimes it might be a placebo effect, but I've got some good results of that 2.5 milligram to start off with. But it's when you start ramping it up to the 5s and the 7.5s is when the suppression really starts to kick in for most people. But yeah, your first 3 days after your jab is when your suppression is going to be highest, right? And then it will start to wane off as you get towards needing your next jab. So 2 reasons why you need to look at the calorie structure of that. Number one, you need to understand that and not try and force calories in on your first 3 days. Take the advantage of that higher suppression, have low days, and understand that when you're getting towards the end and ready for your next jab the following week, your suppression is going to be lower. But if you've had 3 lower days, again, it's still banking calories for those 2 higher days. So you need to understand that. So if you are using and it's giving you a suppression, but you're not banking calories. So I have my clients normally on 5 lower calorie days, and that gives them 2 higher calorie days where they're using banked calories. With Mounjaro, you would have 3 low calorie days, 2 slightly higher, and then 2 higher still. So it's a slightly different calorie structure. The other thing that you need to look at is when you are going to take your jab. You still need to live your life while losing weight. That is something I'm a massive advocate of. It doesn't matter what's going on, how you're losing weight, you still need to live life because weight loss isn't going anywhere. You're not losing weight for a week or a month or 6 months or 12 months. You're on this journey for the rest of your life, and you need to accept that. It doesn't mean for the rest of your life you need to be in a calorie deficit and you need to lose, but you need to make a complete lifestyle change. Everything that I started to implement 11 years ago is still in place now. And that's why I've lost so much weight and I've kept it off. Now, don't get me wrong. Since having my initial weight loss phase, I've gone a lot lower, I've gained some back, and I have roller coasted a little bit. And I think that's just part of weight loss. I'm still learning myself on this. I've only been at this 11 years. And you might be like, well, 11 years is a long time. It's a lot longer than a lot of people stick to this journey for, but I'm still learning myself. And it's only the last few years where I gained a bit back, and that shocked me a little bit. And then I'm going back in and trying to lose some weight again, where I've realised this is a permanent fight. This is permanently for the rest of my life. I've got to keep my finger on the trigger. I've got to keep my eyes on the game. And a lot of people that don't recognise that, again, this is where they are going to struggle. I've lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was going on about. But anyway, that's why I messaged you earlier. I'm getting Mounjaro, structuring your calories. So you still need to live your life. So if you are someone that enjoys going out for a meal with your partner on a Saturday night, right? You enjoy a nice Sunday roast with the family and a little bit of apple crumble and custard, right? You might not want to take your jab on a Friday, because that is when your appetite suppression is going to be lowest, right? So really, your Saturday eating, your Sunday eating, and your Monday eating is when you're going to have the most suppression. So you might not feel you can quite enjoy that family roast. You can look at that on the other way. You might be like, well, weekends is when I absolutely do all the damage. Yeah, I'm really good Monday to Friday. Weekends is when I struggle the most with food. Therefore, that might be that Friday might then be the day to take your jab. Right, so it's high suppression Friday, Saturday, Sunday when you really struggle to control your calories, and then it starts to ease off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before you take your jab again on a Friday. So we need to look at the structure a couple of different ways, and really, with your jab, you probably need to do a little bit of trial and error with it of when you want to take it. If you've started taking it on a Monday morning, right? And you're like, yeah, it's great. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I've never struggled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Neil. I've never struggled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So now I'm back, but now I'm banking loads of calories. So I can have that food freedom of the week. I can go out for a date night with my partner. I can have my Sunday roast and apple crumble on a Sunday with the family. Right? Because I bank so many calories because my suppression through the week is really low. I sort of have a refeed at the weekend. I take my jab Sunday night or first thing Monday morning and we're back in. Right? Likewise, like for me personally, I enjoy a higher calorie weekend. So I think if I ever did Mounjaro, and I'm not saying I never will, I am not saying I never will. It has crossed my mind since Christmas. My BMI is currently 31, so I fully qualify for it. And it has, and I'm a bit like that as a coach. I don't want to put a medication into my body for no need, right? And naturally, I've not got on the scales after Egypt, so I have no idea. But up to going before Egypt, I've lost like well over 20 pounds naturally in January. So I'm kind of like, why do I need to put a medication into my body when I'm smashing my weight loss naturally? But on the other hand, as a coach, I also like a little bit of CPD. And if I'm getting a lot of clients, so it's why I started using NutriCheck. Right? I started using NutriCheck because a lot of my clients are using it. So I started using NutriCheck because I want to be the best coach I can be. And, you know, the more people I'm getting on Mounjaro, my experience of Mounjaro is just from research. It's just from looking at other people on it, looking at other, you know, reading different bits and pieces. I've spoke to an ex-PT client of mine that owns a pharmacy and doctor's surgery and asked her views on it and how she feels it, you know, what other people, does she feel that people are abusing this? You know, that's what I do as a coach. I research and research and research. So I've put a lot of time and effort into understanding how it works, but also for full transparency and empathy and understanding, you know, should I give it a go? And then I know how it works. Now, like I say, at the moment, I don't feel that this time of year I'm smashing my journey. But if we get to a point where from, you know, April, May, June, the scales aren't moving, nothing's changing. A bit like last year where I was struggling, I was just plateauing, losing a bit, gaining a bit, losing a bit, gaining a bit. When life gets a little bit heavy, you know, a bit busier, and maybe I might. I have no idea, right? I'm not going to say yes or no. But at the moment, I wouldn't because I'm smashing my journey. I don't need it. And I certainly don't want to spend the money on it, if I'm being honest with you. You know, but like I say, it is. That's why I messaged you earlier. I'm getting used to your hints and tips. Brilliant, Stefan. So anyway, there we go. Right, I'm going to go. I've nearly done an hour. The Mounjaro question spurred me on to do a little bit longer, but I need to go. I need to go in the house rather sharpish. I should be here, guys, tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. I will be about. I will be alive at 8:30 a.m. It just depends on what the old tummy is doing. But I'm going to go get in bed now and chill and take a couple of Imodiums, and hopefully I will feel a little bit more human in the morning. Guys, thank you very much for coming on the live TikTok. I'm going to say bye to you now. Guys, like I say, if you want to get yourself a Ninja, head over to my TikTok shop. Like I say, make sure you've got that 10% coupon. Like I say, someone messaged me before and I checked and they got one for $29.99. So check your coupons in TikTok shop. If you're an advocate, not an advocate, if you're an avid user of TikTok shop, you do get quite a few bonuses and stuff that you can use against any products. Right, that's me. I'm out of here. TikTok, it's been a pleasure as always. I will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. And you lovely people over here, you've been quite quiet tonight on the YouTube and the Facebook. Oh, Harry's bought one. Brilliant, Harry. Thank you very much for supporting and grabbing one of those. Emma's came in. She might have gone. I'm so sorry. I know you've said you didn't track calories whilst on holiday, but were you still mindful about what you ate? I'm going away in 4 weeks, all inclusive, and undecided how to play it. Yeah, I'll say mindful about what I ate. Yeah, like when I go on holiday, do I go back to being 37 stone Neil? Generally not. Now this holiday, I was more mindful than I've ever really been. I've talked about it a little bit in this week's weekly weight loss vlog. And what I mean by that is more mindful than I've ever been is like I ate the same breakfast every day. Like normally buffet breakfast for me, I'm like, right, cook breakfast, then I'll go up and get a yogurt bowl. Then I'll go up and get cereal. I didn't touch a drop of cereal all week, right? I just said to myself at the buffet, I'm just having one plate, and I literally had 4 eggs. One was 2-egg omelette, 2 eggs over easy, a little bit of flatbread, and some cheese. And I pretty much had that. I had one morning where I had that and a yogurt bowl. So I tracked that as 707 calories on the last day, just as a bit of thing. So I'd say 5 mornings out of 7, I had 707 calories for my breakfast. So more than I'd have here, but way less than I'd normally have on holiday. Now, it did help we were in like a Muslim country. They don't eat pork, so there was no bacon, no sausages that I fancied eating. And the eggs really, there was like a fresh egg station, but there was no eggs. I love scrambled egg. And like when we're going to Tenerife in October, and the hotel we're to, the scrambled egg is sensational. It's just in a tray on the buffet, but I'm just like having about 6 scoops of it. So I was just a lot more calorie control. One morning I just had a yogurt bowl, and one morning I had a yogurt bowl and eggs and flatbread. So I reckon one morning I had 450 calories, one morning I had about 1,200, the rest 700. For my lunch, pretty much, I'd say definitely 5 days out of 7, I had spaghetti bolognese and a Greek salad. I've tracked it at about 900 calories. Again, I don't track calories on holiday, but I've just had a look. I talked about it in my weekly weight loss vlog today, and I reckon it was probably about 900 calories. And I had that 5 days out of 7. One day for lunch, I had a burger, and then one day for lunch, I had a chicken shawarma wrap thing. But the rest of the time, I had that spag bowl and Greek salad. So, and I didn't really snack that much throughout the day. Drunk a lot of water, a lot of Coke Zeros. I had a few beers on the first day. Second day, I had one bottle of Heineken all day, and that was when we went out for tea. Other than that, I just had Coke Zeros and water. The Sunday, I drunk. We went to watch the football, the United game. So I had a good few beers and a couple of cocktails watching that. And then the rest of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just the odd cocktail here, couple of beers here and there, nothing major. So yeah, I definitely reined it in. But that's only because it was an unplanned holiday. It was a bit of an impromptu one, and I'm just in a really good place with my weight loss at the moment. So yeah. Now, last year I went to Mexico all inclusive in May, and I just went absolutely ranch. Right, I did. But I was quite lucky in Mexico because the hotel we stayed at, the food wasn't great, so it didn't really I didn't want to overeat. Emma, you've got to decide what you want to do, but at the end of the day, it depends how long you've been on this journey. You can't undo in a week what you've achieved in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Right, and you do need to take weight loss breaks. You need to enjoy. I've said this since life. You need to live life and lose weight at the same time, because weight loss will always be part of your life if you've always had a weight issue, right? Like I say, it gets easier and it's not quite calorie deficit all the time, but whatever you're putting into your lifestyle now to lose weight, it still needs to be in place in 10 years' time. And this is why I was talking about Mounjaro then. Mounjaro's got a shelf life of 2 years, right? No one can be on it for longer than 2 years. That's what the data tells us at the moment. So in 2 years, if you've not hit your weight loss goal, right, or you have hit your weight loss goal and you've not, what are you going to do in 2 years if you take it for the full 2 years, right, and you've hit your weight loss goal, but you've stayed on it while on your weight loss goal, which shouldn't be a case, because if your BMI is lower than 28, you should come off it anyway, right? What's what are you going to do? Where are you going to go then? Because you will have to come off it. You will have to come off it. And this is why I said before, you can't call it a game changer yet, right? There's been loads of diets that are game changer. I've had clients come to me. I've done the Cambridge plan. You just have a shake for your dinner, bar for your breakfast or whatever, 400 calorie meal. I've lost 3 stone in 3 months. It's a game changer. Is it? Right? 3 months after they've said that, they've put all the weight back on because they've stopped doing it because it's unsustainable. So it's just too early to label it as that yet. Like I say, I hope it is. Right? It's nothing worse than being overweight, obese. It's nothing worse for your health, for your physical health, for your mental health. I've been there. I was over 30 stone for most of my adult life up until 2014. And I want everyone to have weight loss success. So I generally hope it is a game changer, because by the time, it starts chipping into those obesity rates, I'll be retired anyway. So it won't make a difference to me. Anyway, that's it. I'm going. I've done an extra 5-10 minutes there for you guys on TikTok and YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.